On the first Sunday of Easter, we remember the women who went to the tomb and Mary Magdalene, who recognized Jesus when he said her name. That same day, two people were walking along a road and began talking to a stranger. They knew it was Jesus when he broke the bread and shared it with them. A while later, the disciples were in a locked room, and Jesus came. But Thomas was not there, and he doubted. But his doubts went away when Jesus came and showed him his hands. The disciples went to Galilee and were fishing, and one morning they heard someone on the beach call to them, "Have you caught anything?" They knew it was Jesus. Jesus said to Peter, "Feed my sheep." Jesus led the disciples up a hill and told them that he would be with them always, and then he was gone. They were sheep, and now they were to be shepherds. They were followers, and now they were leaders. The disciples returned to Jerusalem. They gathered in a room, and Jesus was there. They were more comfortable with him now, with the new way of knowing him. So they asked him many questions, most of them foolish. He led them out of the room and through the streets, and they went beyond the walls of Jerusalem to a hillside. Jesus stopped, and they gathered around him. He lifted up his hands and looked at each friend and blessed them. He then withdrew, and a cloud took him out of sight. The disciples looked into the sky until someone said, "Why are you looking up into the sky?" And there were two men standing there dressed in white. The disciples felt silly. What were they doing looking up into the sky for what they could no longer see? The strangers then answered their own question. This was Jesus. He is gone now, as you have known him. The disciples turned and walked back to Jerusalem. Now they had to wait. What was this Holy Spirit he said was coming? How would they know when it arrived? They waited and waited, and while they waited, they found someone to replace Judas. God helped them choose Matthias. So now again there were the 12. But they still had to keep waiting. Now, I am wondering if there is something in your homes that might help you tell more about this story.